Alright, welcome back guys. I'm just going to keep saying welcome back because it's kind of sort of the same day, but I won't be able to upload these all on the same day. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm still kind of on a roll. So this is what I did to the other side. I used some pencil and I circled like as if it was my planner, as if it was my agenda, and I wrote on an angle. And I just wrote that, you know, what the photo was about, and I used some sea foam from Heidi Swap. And I did some stamping with my Prima Teal Damask chalk ink. And so I'm flipping it over and I'm going to continue with the theme that my son took these photos. So now I'm just trying to see what kind of layering I want to do because I really want the photo in the middle to stand out, or the peacock in the middle. And so he did such a good job. I think he perfectly focused on the peacock and he got such a cool photo. So then again, that's something I truly want to document for him. And so I'm kind of thinking, you know, do I want to use one of the cut aparts and use it as my journaling? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking at. Looking at what I can do to sort of you know, bring in something that has some more lines to it. So that I can write about that. And I do like the yellow wood grain. I like both sides actually. I think it's great. And I'm going to write about that. I wanted to use my stamp that came in the kit. And it's going to be a little bit tricky to stamp because of how much layering I've got on the other side. But we're going to give it a go. I'm sort of going to do it on a diagonal and see what I end up with. So yeah, I figured as much. And if my head's in the way, I'm sorry. There we go. Let's take a look at that. That's fantastic. Ink up the stamp some more. And then come back here and put it on a diagonal and do the same thing. Yeah, that one's way better. So yep, that's what I wanted. Looks awesome. I will clean off my stamp after. Do I have a paper towel? And so yes, you always know that my splattering from the other side will peek through, but you know I am okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. So I'm going to go ahead and write down all right. So basically I wrote Agostino enjoyed having the camera all to himself and he snapped this amazing photo Oh, he loved the peacock and he snapped this amazing photo. So I really like that. It's really cute. Okay, so I don't know what else I want to bring in. If I do want to bring anything else in. Nope. Yeah, I'm kind of loving the yellow. Just loving that. Thinking that it works really well. I do love the camera paper. I don't know how much of it's going to actually show up if I cut it out. So sometimes you kind of lose the essence of that, right? So no, I'm not going to use the camera paper. But I am going to use the strip of paper that I have left over. So 8.5. And I'm going to cut it in half. Let's see. What kind of layering I can do with it, if any. Just a little smidged at the top. Yep, so I'm just going to cut it down even further just to keep the wood grain on there. And it's never easy to just cut like a sliver on there. But I like the way that's looking. And so it's kind of like my go-to style mostly when I do these 8.5 by 11. I kind of like to have the border strip, you know, at the top or the bottom. So again, it's what I always say to you, repetition sometimes is healthy because it gets you going, it gets you started. So if your first few, you know, after a long little break or whatnot and you want to get back into the groove of it, your first few layouts, if you want it to be simple and get you back into the groove, just do what you've always done. Mimic one of your favorite layouts and see if that gets your creativity going, because you always feel good, right? Because you liked it to begin with and it made you happy and you know what to expect. And it's also good use of leftover scraps, pieces of paper, and especially with that beautiful, you know, notch in the wood grain showing through. I think that's awesome. The only thing is I always have so much junk on my fingers left over from playing, and so I do have this ginormous pack of washi tape, washi strips. I think I'm gonna layer the polka dots on there just because it mimics the polka dots on the peacock there. And again, it's just so much. There's just so much. There's so much that I love on here. So much goodness that I have that I'm just trying to wrap my head around all of it. So I like that. So cute. So cute. All right, so the only other thing is whether or not I want to use a frame, because I have so many frames. So I'm gonna cut into this one. I am. And I want to save the back part so I can see, you know, what I have, and then I'll put it into like a Ziploc bag. So this one seems to be calling out my name, but I don't want it to ruin, I don't want it to compete with the photo. So guess what? I'm gonna cut into it. Yes, I am. So that I can keep the integrity of my photo. Still. Yep, I like that very much. We've got some acetate ones. Oh, I like that so much. Ooh! Can you see that? Can you see that? It's so pretty, so pretty. I don't know how I'm going to glue that on, but it's pretty. Maybe I'm going to put glue just where the sparkly stuff is. All right, so that's really nice. I really like that. It's making me truthfully happy. It's good. Now I have to find a good way to get this all down. I don't want to forget my journaling. See, I started out with it on this side. I'm ending up on the other side. You just have to have fun. There's no right or wrong way to do these things. Okay. So what if I take it and I staple it down? I've got green staples in there. Did it work? It worked. Yay! Okay. I'm going to put both of these on the outside so that I can just stick them down themselves. Yeah, I did want the journaling on that side, so that's what I want, and that's what I shall do. Then I'll put down this one. I'm not going to raise this one up. Or maybe I'll just put some pop dots underneath it afterwards. This one will get some liquid glue. And then This will go up here. I'm always heavy on the right. You know, I always tend, like I'm trying to see how I like this here and bring down or layer my journaling differently. And I always push it over to the other side. I don't know why I do that. It's just what visually pleases me, I guess. I like it like that. No, I like it like that. And I want the 0615 showing. It's like a freebie. A freebie with the date on it. It's perfect. How could you not like that? Oh my gosh, now I don't know if I like the camera down here. So cute. Do I want the camera up here? Yeah, I want the camera up here. I was just kidding. I want like 6 of these cameras. I love it. Okay. So, what else am I going to put on here? That's so nice. I like this guy. I like the Admit One guy. And I do really like the arrows. I think the arrows are a lot of fun. And I'm gonna try and see what they do. They bring in a tad more punch of color. So I didn't really stick them down too far, just because I wanted to see. So fun. The arrows are going down. They're going down. Then my Admit One will go down. I really like it. That's really cute. And so I haven't even broken into any wood veneer or any of the other goodies. And I've got 2 packages of these. So that's so cute. The polka dots. I like the polka dots. I love these things. I think they were like the other ones that we had before with the big diamond marble things in the middle or whatnot. I love them. Love them so much. All right, of course, my favorite ever enamel dots. They just add the you know what to everything, and I think it's so cute. And the little smile there. Yeah, I go crazy. I can use up a whole package on one layout, so I'll have to stop myself a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. And so what else do I want to put here? I think it's pretty good. I think it's great. Ah, do I want to use one of these titles? Do I want to use Adventure because it's yellow? I think I do. I think I want to use Adventure because it's yellow. Now I have one last little arrow guy, and I believe I'm going to put him down here, and then I know from watching everybody else, maybe my hot glue gun is nice and hot. It needs a stick. Does it just need an extra push? There There we go. Oh, yeah. I got hot glue all over my page, but I'm going to let that dry so I can peel it off. I think the way my hot glue cooled down, it may have clogged the nozzle a little bit. But that's okay, because you know it wouldn't be a Monica layout without some sort of adventure with my hot glue gun. Okay, so I'm going to let that blob do its thing for a little bit because I cannot fix it right now, and I love it. I love all the little bits and pieces. I'm liking that I'm journaling. That's really important to me. And so, let's see. The hello there, hello there. Hello there. Hello there, little birdie. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? And I just flipped this mat over. I am a silly, silly, silly girl. Okay. All right. Should I put this away before I do more damage? What else do I want to stamp? I want to stamp the date. Which way will that go? Sometimes I have to make sure that the arrows don't. It's something that I've learned from all of you out there, or most of you. I always want to make sure that if there's any kind of, like this one has a chevron pattern to it, so I want to make sure that the chevrons are pointing towards my photo versus away from my photo, because I don't want to change the direction of that. And I still don't have baby wipes in my room, so I'm a messy crafter. I don't do anything neatly. All right, so I think that's it for this. The hot glue is still there. It's gonna rip up my whole page. It's gonna rip up my whole page. But that's okay. It's going into an album and it's all right. All right, so maybe just some foam dots on the corners because I like to lift them. I have a big grocery list. I need to get foam dots. I need to get foam paper. ATG. So I think after this one, or maybe I'll do just one more. I'm kind of on a roll, but I have no battery left. So the battery takes precedence over everything. Can I fix this? Can I fix this little corner here? Some paper. I can fix the corner. Okay, so look at that. Live on television, on YouTube. I'm gonna fix my little corner here so that we can pretend that this boo-boo never happened. But that's what scrapbooking is all about. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And torn paper is ugly. No, it's not. All right. So you can't notice that, right? You can't see that from there? Perfect. And when my relatives come over, nobody tell them that that corner was resealed, except for, of course, my sister-in-law Marlene. She'll know exactly where to look, but that's okay. All right, guys, this was so much fun. Awesome photo. Give your kids a camera. Give your kids your camera. I say that and then I'm cringing for you. Make sure the strap is around their neck. Make sure they understand not to take pictures around water or anything like that. But you know what? Look what he did. He created an awesome memory of, you know, we were having breakfast and the peacock was putting on a show for people, and, you know, we had given him the camera earlier, and so he was kind of on a roll, so he had practiced before, and he went up on his own and he took this photo, and when he came back and showed us on the viewfinder what he had done, I thought, wow, what a memory. you know, and I loved it. So there's so many little quirks and turns and fun things that happened on our family vacation, but one of them definitely for sure was, you know, giving Augustino the camera and allowing him to take photos of things that he saw from his point of view, which made another fun memory for myself. So a little bit of layering, just using that extra piece of pattern paper that comes off from the side, right? We're just reversing the paper. So I've got 2 layouts already completed and done, and I'm having a blast. I get cut off at the end all the time. I get cut off. It's the camera, right? 12 minutes. 12 minutes for yapping, Monica. Anyhow, yeah, I'm going to have to find a different thing for this glue. It's like, I don't know how to work with it. It's all over my hands and I feel like it's ruining my layouts a little bit. I'm not happy with it. It's too much goober. Oh, I need a fine line bottle. That's what I need. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to keep going as much as I can. More videos as much as I can for at least every week. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but yeah, you're going to get to see all of them as much as I can. So thank you so much. A big hug to all of you and enjoy your day.